What's good, guys? It's Techers FC and we're back again on the channel with episode 2 of the retro FIFA 15 Southampton Career Mode. Before we get started, guys, be sure to smash that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel and turn that notification bell on so you're always up to date with the content dropping on the channel, and click the link below and follow us on the Techers FC Twitter page and the Techers FC Instagram page. Now, guys, before we get started, if you haven't already, go back and watch the first episode so you can catch up with what happened in the first episode. Basically, in the first episode, we managed to let a few players go and bring a couple of players in. Now, the players that we let go were, in fact, we did let go. Who was it we let go? It was Stephen Davis, sorry. We allowed Stephen Davis to go to Parma in a swap deal with Paulo Dybala. So we brought in a young Paulo Dybala and we let Stephen Davis go, included in the loan deal. So we got Dybala for 8 million and we let Stephen Davis go, who was valued at about 4. So we put him in the deal. And the other player that managed to sign was the highly rated youngster at the time and one of the highest rated young stars on the game with the highest potential, Yuri Tielemans. So we've took Yuri Tielemans on a loan deal with an option to buy for about 18 million. Now, we are waiting to sell another couple of players, and we're also waiting to try and get the Van Dijk deal over the line. So if you haven't watched last episode as well, we attempted to get Van Dijk. I think this was a season or two before Southampton actually signed him, and he's just an absolute solid defender in the days of his Celtic playing days as well. I've been to see him when I was watching my home team that I support, and Celtic were playing us. He just played us off the pitch every time he came to our home stadium. He's just a very good player at his time, and when he went to Southampton, he just improved, and then obviously we know him now as an absolute rock for the Liverpool and Netherlands. So we're going to try and bring him in and build him up. But before that happens, we need to play the first game of the season. So we're going to get the season kicked off today. We've basically simulated pre-season, and we got a 4-0 win against Hanover. We got a 2-1 win against Celta Vigo, and we got a draw at home against Dortmund. So the first game of our Premier League campaign will be against Liverpool. We're going to get that one kicked off. I'm not looking forward to this in the slightest, especially playing against Liverpool. First game of the season. We're playing on world class, and I've not played FIFA in a long time, and certainly not FIFA 15 anyway. But nonetheless, we're going to get this one kicked off. I've sorted the team and the tactics the way that we want to play it. It's pretty much the same as we've kind of seen it before. We're going to be playing. Graziano Pelle is going to start this one. We've got Ward-Prowse in the cam position, Tadic on the left, on the right, sorry, Sadio Mane on the left. We've got Schneiderlin. Yuri Tielemans is making his debut for the club. Nathaniel Klein's in there as well. We've got Gardos at the back just now until we can get Van Dijk, and Toby Alderweireld in there. Fraser Foster in the goal, and Ryan Bertrand is going to be at left back. On the bench, we've got Wanyama in there, Juric, J. Rodriguez, and Dybala could come off the bench to make a debut against Liverpool. But that is the team that we're going with for today's game. We're at Anfield. Referee's Mike Dean, and we've got a 3 o'clock kickoff. So let's get into this one. We'll get into the game. We're off to Anfield to kick off the Premier League campaign, and we'll go with that. Free kicks on this. Jesus, it's been a while. Don't expect anything from me when it comes to set pieces, because I've never been one for set pieces on FIFA. I've just always found them bloody impossible. As you can see, Graziano Pelle can't finish his tee. Anyway, let's get into this. This is going to be exciting. We're at Anfield then for the first game of the season. Barclays Premier League action. Liverpool versus Southampton. And we're ready to go to take on Liverpool at Southampton. So Dusan Tadic is also making his debut technically in this season, and a couple of other players are as well. But we're underway, and we're just trying to get a feel of this. And already Tielemans has lost the ball, and Liverpool are pressuring us back. And this feels so fast and so smooth and weird. We'll win the ball back though. Here's Tillemans. Sends it to Ryan Bertrand. Bertrand loses it, but we'll get that cleared up. Sends a great ball down the line. Here's Sadio Mane then. Oh, we've still got a bit of trickery going on. Slides it into Graziano Pella. Couldn't quite make it. And Liverpool push on with Balotelli. There's another throwback. Bursting his way into the box. But Schneiderlin does well to take that, and we'll get that cleared. Here's Tillemans then. Ward-Prowse. Good cut back to Tillemans. Good turn again on the ball to Ward-Prowse. Sends a good through ball down the line to Nathaniel Klein. We're getting him moved about quite well here. Ward-Prowse again. Finds Tillemans, who's going to open space for the shot. He gets a long range effort, but Simon Mignolet will hold on to that one. Look at the scoreboard, that old Premier League style scoreboarding. Broadcast package, or whatever you want to call it. I like the look of that. Very vintage, very old school. Right, here's Sturridge then. Again, Daniel Sturridge in the Liverpool squad. Bursting through, it's Balotelli. He's going to get the shot, and he's going to get the goal. Liverpool do take the lead and go one up, and this save's going to be hard. We're going to obviously need to try and stay as high up the table as possible, but the touch from Sturridge inside finds Balotelli. Again, one thing you'll notice is all the players have got the absolute EA Sports multicoloured boots on. I've not been bothered to go in and change all the boots and edit the players, and maybe will do that at some point, but I just couldn't particularly be bothered going in and changing it all and having the pain of doing all that just to change it. But it's a great ball to Nathaniel Klein, but he misses out on the possession. We've been turned inside out here from the Liverpool. And there's two, and the ball in from Gerrard into the middle. And another quick goal. Mario Balotelli claims his second goal in one game. And we're on the ropes here already, and it's Schneiderlin then. Sends it out wide to Nathaniel Klein. Come on Liverpool, Southampton, sorry. Sends that wide to Bertrand. Sadio Mane can hopefully win that with the pace. No, he doesn't bother his butt to go and chase it. Should have been quicker off the mark. He's complaining about the pass, but I think he knows he could have been a bit quicker off his line to deal with that. Simon Mignolet is going to get the game kicked off again from the spot with a goal kick. Long ball sent forward. Ward-Prowse trying to win it back. Here's Balotelli then into Sturridge. Sturridge trying to open space. Gets away from his man in the box. Fraser Foster holds on to that one. Throws a long ball, but gives it away immediately back to Liverpool. And here's Markovic into Jordan Henderson. It's out wide to Sturridge. Nathaniel Klein can hopefully win that back. No, he gets Sterling running around him. This game has thrown me right off. It's so fast paced, everything about it. Morgan Schneiderlin hopefully going to win that from Gerrard, and he does. Releases the ball to Ward-Prowse. Ward-Prowse looking for Mane with the through ball. It's been cut out though. Here's Philippe Coutinho now. It's going to be a hard game here against Liverpool. I've not played any matches on this game for a long time, and I've not really practiced on it. I should have maybe taken a couple of practice games before jumping straight into the save. Here's Schneiderlin in at Ward-Prowse. Tillemans back to Ward-Prowse. Sends it to Alderweireld. That's something as well that I like to see on the old FIFAs, was the fact that they displayed scores from the other matches going on, so you were able to keep track of that if you were chasing a title race and you had other teams ahead of you. Schneiderlin now. I was going to try and open fire with Schneiderlin, but we're dispossessed and Liverpool back on the counter attack. Slides the ball in then. Good interception from Schneiderlin, but again bullied off the ball. Deflected shot, runs that ball away for a corner. No, it's not, it's actually a goal kick. Happy days, we'll take that. We're going to send this one along the ground to Ryan Bertrand, who gets it into Schneiderlin. Turns on it, finds Ward-Prowse. Come on, Ward-Prowse. Fighting with Stevie G. Good ball to Tillemans. Tillemans drops it back to Ward-Prowse again, fighting with Gerrard in the middle. Putting up a good fight. Here's Tillemans. Drops it back to Ward-Prowse. Ball to Bertrand now. Back to Ward-Prowse. Stevie G gets the better of him that time though. And we're now on the back foot. Alderweireld tracking back, chasing Markovic. Gets past his man. He's bursting into the box. Tries the finesse shot. Miles wide of the target though, and we'll get away with that one. So again, Fraser Forster with the goal kick. Gives it to Klein. Sends it to Tadic. Runs himself into trouble though. Drops that back. Good work from Tillemans there to get in and win it. Here's Alderweireld then. Finding Bertrand. Finding Sadio Mane. Opening up some space. Gets it in the middle to Schneiderlin. Back to Tillemans. Pushes it on to Nathaniel Klein. Inside Ward-Prowse, back to Tillemans. Finds Graziano Pellet. Good ball looking for Tadic if he can get there. He does get there, but the ref's not happy with the tackle. And he does blow the whistle for half time. And we do go in 2-0 down at the break. And what a hard game it's been so far. There's some of the other scores on the doors for those of you that want to look. I'll leave that on the screen for a quick sec. And then we'll get into the second half. But this has been crazy from the kick-off. I'm just trying to adjust to the gameplay and everything again. I've been so used to playing the newer FIFA and obviously PES 21 and eFootball for so long recently, so the speed of this, it still feels very much like ice skating. It still feels like ping pong. The way the players just run up the pitch like it's nothing. Squares that across box, need to get that out of there. Oh, Alderweireld in the middle, messing about with it and almost gives Markovic a free chance on goal. Fraser Forster then gets that out to Nathaniel Klein. Good ball inside to Tillemans. He's had a decent half, Tillemans. He's not playing too bad. Slips that into Tadic then. He's going to finesse it. It's Dusan Tadic with a shot. It's a great save, Seaman Mignolet. Good ball into Ward-Prowse from Tillemans, who slips it through to Tadic. And we do get a chance on goal there. We should have did maybe better with that chance. As Markovic runs this up the line, manages to get inside, gets a low and hard shot, driven under the keeper. Fraser Forster, no chance. The defensive went walkabouts. And this is the only thing that really bugged me about FIFA, is how quick and fast every player was. It doesn't actually matter who you're controlling. It is just so ice skating, like it's like ping pong. It's crazy. And we are 3 down in the first game of the season, and it's not a good start. The tackling as well is very bloody hard. Right, here we go then. It's Dejan Lovren into Raheem Sterling. Finds Gerrard. Slips it to Balotelli. He's looking for a hat-trick. He's probably going to get one. Goes for the outside of the boot. Strong save though from Fraser Forster. The centre back doesn't make a run there. I was hoping to play that through the gap and move into space. Sends that over the top. Sturridge won't win that though. We'll take this back. And this time we're going to play a long ball forward for a change. But again, nobody's willing to win the ball in the air. So we're pinned back again. I just don't like the way the defenders just bloody run away from the ball. It's in the middle. Fraser Forster holds on tight. Rolls that on the ground. We're away through the middle with Yuri Tillemans. Tillemans spraying a long ball to Sadio Mane, looking for his pace and almost finding him. Nearly a great pick out. That's the type of player I want him to be. That's what I want him to do during this save. Get the ball forward into spaces. Utilise the pace of Sadio Mane. Here's Gerrard then running riots in the middle. Squares that across box. Graziano Pellè. Sturridge is down and injured, so happy days with that. Sturridge will be away. He's took a bad knock, and that's nothing new for Daniel Sturridge. He was always injury prone anyway. We'll get the drop ball and we'll send that to Graziano Pellè. Sends it on to Sadio Mane, who should keep that in. He's using his pace to get down the line. Cuts inside from 2. Runs himself into trouble though. I think that's Sterling who's cleared that away. We'll drop that ball in then. It's Bertrand looking for Morgan Schneiderlin. Back to Bertrand. Back out wide to Sadio Mane. He's going to cross this one into the box. On the heads, we'll get the goal back. It's Morgan Schneiderlin telling them all to calm down, doing the old Ronaldo number. Cross ball from Sadio Mane into the box, and Morgan Schneiderlin jumps up on the head and pulls us a little goal back. And on that note, we're going to make some changes. The first one being Dybala. He's going to come on and make his debut. And we're going to give J. Rodriguez a run out. And we'll go with that just now. 2 changes then. Paulo Dybala is going to come on for Graziano Pellè, and J. Rodriguez in replace of Dusan Tadic. We do have our first goal of the Southampton save, and I'm quite glad with that, because I didn't actually think we were going to get any goals with the way this was going. Morgan Schneiderlin and to win that back again. No, well done. Sends Ward-Prowse on the run. Ward-Prowse looking for a ball over the top for Dybala. Cleared the way though. Here's Lucas Leiva into Ricky Lambert. Block. But Balotelli's still in possession. Here's Leiva again. Trying to find his way past the defence. Good tackle, Nathaniel Klein. He's going for the long throw then, I need to block that. Nathaniel Klein gets that away. It's Dybala then. On to Sadio Mane, he's got acres of space to run into it. Gets away past his man, into Dybala. Again trying to get past Sacco, who's solid at the back there. Balotelli then, into Barini. Tillemans, can you get that? No, you can't. Here's Raheem Sterling, now need to watch him. He's going to be like lightning. Long ball over the top. Need to cut that out, Dybala, if you can. We'll win that back. Bertrand then switches the long ball to Nathaniel Klein. Inside to Ward-Prowse, looking for Paulo Dybala now. Back inside to Tillemans. Good long ball, looking for Morgan Schneiderlin there. Almost finding him. I don't know why Rodriguez has touched that. Again, he should have left that. That was another issue that they used to have on this game, that the players would do that. They wouldn't just let it run out. They would go and touch it even though they would have won the throw, and if they didn't touch it, or a corner, they're quite bad for that on this. Ball does run out there though, and Rodriguez lets that one away for a throw. Long ball forward then. What are you doing? Get that out of there. It's Ricky Lambert now, the ex-Southampton man. Good tackle on Nathaniel Klein. Come on then, Saints, what have we got on here? Drops it into Dybala. Back to Ward-Prowse. Looking for Nathaniel Klein. Sadio Mane is going to deliver a good ball in. Again, nobody want to get on the end of it. We've got a 2-minute stoppage time to go. Ward-Prowse. We've got players falling over each other. Come on. That's probably going to be it for the first game then. We've got a throw in, but I don't think we're going to get much time to take it. Again, a wasted pass from Bertrand, and we do lose the first game of the season to Liverpool 3-1. And the captain, Stevie G, off celebrating with the Liverpool boys. First win of the season goes to Liverpool. And we will take the defeat. Scores on the doors, as you can see. We take our first loss of the campaign. We've had an acceptance for Van Dijk for the contract offer, so I just realised that in the last episode all I was needing to do was offer him a bit more, just put more transfer budget in and less salary budget, and that's worked. So we did actually have enough to get him, so we're going to accept the deal. Van Dijk is going to be our new centre back. He's going to join from Celtic, so that will be Yuri Tillemans, Van Dijk and Dybala's were new signatures at the club. Which then leaves us we've got about 3 million to spare, but we've only got 11,000 in the transfer pot, so we're going to have to wait and see if we can get another couple of players out the door before making any more transfers if possible. But we do still have Yoshida and Miyuka on the transfer list. We could maybe make, I don't know, maybe 5 million or so from selling those players and give us enough room to maybe bring someone else in just before the end of the first transfer window. But our next game is against West Brom, so we're going to get on with that one. And hopefully we can go and pick up our first win of the season and get things off to a better start. So Gardos is off form, so he's going to drop to the bench, and we're going to bring in the new signing Van Dijk. He's now joining the lineup. Graziano Pella is in there again. We're pretty much going to go with the same lineup. The better thing about FIFA and PES is that all the players don't actually have a different form all the time. I mean, if they're having a bad game on FIFA, they were down arrow, they're off form. If they're playing alright, and they'll have an on-form arrow, and that on-form arrow could stay with them for a good few games, so you can use them more often than not. Whereas on FIFA, you're more needing to, on PES, you've got to shuffle your team basically every game, and I find that quite annoying. I know it's a real life sort of feature sort of thing that not every team plays the same players every game, but majority of teams will play the same players for the majority of the season if they're playing well. So I like the concept of what PES have done in allowing certain players to be off form and on form majority of different games. I do like it, but at the same time I prefer FIFA where you can kind of use your strong 11 all the time. Anyway guys, into the second game of the campaign. We're at St Mary's Stadium in the Barclays Premier League to take on West Brom. So we're going to get this one kicked off, and hopefully we can pull a better result here against West Brom, since the last one was shocking and we got absolutely tanked from Liverpool. West Brom on the attack already early, gets that swung in, but Van Dijk gets that cleared. And we're away on the counter attack with Morgan Schneiderlin. Sends the ball to Sadio Mane. Opens himself some space. Moves that into a better position. Ward-Prowse then finding Tillemans. Back to Ward-Prowse. He's going to finesse that if he gets the chance. He doesn't. It's Graziano Pella. Back to Tillemans. Schneiderlin then moves it on to Bertrand. Sadio Mane delivers the ball in towards Pella. It's Ward-Prowse. It's off the post. Somebody needs to get in there and get that, and nobody does, and it gets cleared away, and I can't believe we've not scored there. The ball came back off the post, and we were just a bit unlucky there to not score. Need that thrown into a better space. Oh, this went over Tillemans, but he's going to get the rebounded chance. Ward-Prowse is going to whip a finesse shot here, but it's miles off the target. It's so weird since I've played so much PES and eFootball. Coming back to the old style FIFA anyway. But we will adjust the more the save goes on. We'll hopefully be able to bring out some better football and put on more of a show. Here's Sessegnon then. Here's Jakob. Sessegnon gets it to Brunt. Need to get the tackle in. It's a good save down low from Fraser Foster. Ward-Prowse then sends it on. Tillemans moves it on to Sadio Mane. Cuts it inside with the fake shot. Almost getting away from two. He's a bit unlucky there. But he's putting the pressure on again, which I like to see. Brunt then pushing forward. Here's Sessegnon. Push him out if you can. Just block him in the corner. He's got himself out of that danger zone though, but Fraser Foster holds on to that. Sadio Mane then moves the ball onto Graziano Pellet. Mane with a switch of play. He's overdone it though. Here's Malumbu into Graham Dorrans. Drops it back. Looking for the cross in. Good block from Bertrand, and that'll be away for a corner. Not a bad start from both teams here. Making for an interesting game as Graham Dorrans looks to swing a ball in. He does get the ball in, and they do get there at the front post, but it's miles wide. It's actually not. It's deflected away for another corner. Ball swinging again then. Fraser Foster will hold on tight this time though. Launches it forward looking for Pellet, but he doesn't find him. And we're getting pegged back here. Need to clear that away. Van Dijk clears it away. Fraser Foster will hold on. Gives it to Bertrand. Here's Yuri Tillemans again. Yuri Tillemans with a long ball into space looking for Sadio Mane, and that was almost a pitch perfect ball. We're even so happy if that squeezed through the two players there and Mane would have been away up the line. That's what we need to try and do, is get balls into Mane, because he's going to use that pace. And we've got plenty of seasons of Mane left in him, and we're obviously not planning on letting him go. Like real life when he went to Liverpool, we plan on keeping him and making him reach that full potential, but Schneiderlin gets in there to win that. But then again he gets bullied off the ball from Sessegnon. A ball roll there, takes the ball away. Van Dijk now clearing that away to Morgan Schneiderlin. Sliding tackle, nothing given. I thought the tackle was a bit late though, to be fair ref. I thought he would have maybe blew. Alderweireld in there with the tackle. Strike and a good save, Fraser Foster. The defence went walkabouts there. Graham Dorrans with the chance. Fraser Foster punches that one away. Long range effort and a goal. Defence has disappeared. Julian Lescott of all people. The defence disappeared. Keeper was nowhere to be seen. Julian Lescott curls one from inside the box with a long range effort and give West Brom the lead. And again, it's more struggle for Southampton. And I need to watch, because I'm sure on the old FIFA, if you're not putting in a performance, you can get sacked. And then the save will be done early. Right, long ball forward. West Brom looking to attack us again. Schneiderlin in with the tackle. Ref not happy. Goes whistle. Julian Lescott scoring a goal. Look at that. Puts his foot absolutely through the ball. Smashing one past Fraser Foster and our defence. Putting his team one up. Shocking defending. Shocking goalkeeping. It's so hard, to be fair, to build the team off a 9 million budget, but we've done not too bad, I would say. Right, here we go then. Here's Sadio Mane trying to get away and he just can't. Again. Here's Jacob then. Dorans. Inside. Sessegnon. Bursting his way past Nathaniel Klein. And Van Dijk. And it's in the middle. But we just do enough to get that away. Here's Morgan Schneiderlin then. Gets it inside to Tielemans. The tackle just takes it away from him. From Jacob. But he wins that back. Well done, Tielemans. Fighting spirit there, son. Sadio Mane getting bullied. Win that back, Schneiderlin. Well done. Here's Klein. Knocks it onto Dusan Tadic. Nice little pirouette from Tadic. West Brom just knocking it about nicely though. Taking it away from us. Tadic inside to Schneiderlin. Schneiderlin, great through ball outside of the boot. Look at that. Sadio Mane is going to swing this into the space. Great ball into space. Keeper comes out and saves it. Knocks it back into the danger zone, but there's nobody there. And that was a really nice ball from Schneiderlin outside of the boot curler. And the whistle does go for half time with the 4 minutes added on, and it does finish 1-0 to West Brom. And you could hear the boos from the Southampton faithful, and they're not happy with the way the season started, so we need to come out in the second half and put our performance. Ryan Bertrand then moves it into space to Tielemans. Finding Schneiderlin. Tielemans onto Tadic. Back to Nathaniel Klein. Back to Tadic. Inside to Klein. Graziano Pelle trying to open up space. You just can't. And West Brom back on the attack. Schneiderlin runs away from the ball. Inside, he's got a chance. It's a great block and a great tackle there from Tielemans. That was brilliant from Tielemans. Goal line challenge there, or a defensive challenge to stop a goal from happening. Still wins that as Tielemans drops it into Graziano Pelle. I need you to just strike it though, Pelle. Tielemans into Ward-Prowse. Ward-Prowse is trying to hit it and he's been dragged down in the box. Nothing given. Unbelievable stuff there. I definitely was going to claim for a penalty. He's taken out in the box. And I like this as well, showing us our next fixture will be against West Ham. Nice feature as well. Here's Schneiderlin then. Into Ward-Prowse. Drops it back to Bertrand. Back into Schneiderlin. Sprays it out wide looking for Tadic, and he's not going to make it, and that's so infuriating. I really needed him to get that ball there so we can get a good cross into the box. I'm really struggling with this gameplay if I'm being honest with you. It's just so hard to adapt to. It's been so long. Just forgot how skatey it was. I'm trying to remember all the controls as well, because obviously the controls on eFootball and the PES series are different. Good tackle from Schneiderlin. Gets us on the move. Graziano Pelle. Ward-Prowse onto Tielemans, back to Pelle. Pelle's going to strike one outside of the box. Dipping shot over a bar, and that's very close and unlucky from Graziano Pelle. And on that note, he's about to make his exit for a young Paulo Dybala to come on. I need to try and build Dybala's rating up as quick as possible. We're going to give Eli a run out this time. He's going to come on in place of Ward-Prowse, but I'm going to put Tadic in the cam position and Eli on the right. Ward-Prowse is going to make way. play a short ball out. And I really want to at least get a win or a draw from this game if I can, but to get a win is going to be hard, so I'm going to have to push and try and grab a point. But here's Fletcher now. Can't pin, we're back in. Sessegnon, somebody needs to make a tackle. It's a backwards header. Fraser Foster makes the save comfortably. Tillman's bursting into space then. Runs himself right into Dorrans though. Or into trouble rather, and the ball falls to Dorrans. Alderweireld getting that one away. As far as Bertrand, who's now charging forward, he's got 2 in support. Finds Sadio Mane. Nice work from Mane. Back inside to Bertrand. Into young Dybala. Takes the touch. Dybala strikes. It's a good block from the centre back to stop the attack. And the panicking cleared away. And that will be a throw in on the edge of their box. Sadio Mane with a horrible touch though. Can win that back? Nope. Touch from Sessegnon drags us away. We've got Alderweireld chasing the ball down there. Nathaniel Klein getting back and help. Keeps that in though. Keeps the play alive for West Brom. Good tackle there, get that one away. Dusan Tadic in the middle, then bursting forward. Into Dybala. I wasn't actually looking for Dybala in the first place, I was trying to play Klein down the line. But the pass went a bit squint and went down towards Dybala. But we would have been up the line and trying to swing a ball into Dybala there if that had went where I wanted it to. Clearance there from Nathaniel Klein, not bothering at all, up and doubt, kick it out. Time is almost upon us, we're running out. We're going to need to act quick if we can see if we can get an equaliser in this one. Ball sent forward then, Tadic will win it. Brings it down, gets it back from Dybala. Trying to slip it through to him. It's just not happening in this one. Good touch, Bertrand takes that down. Sends it on to Sadio Mane. He's just not doing enough, Mane, to get on his bike and chase that. He's got the pace, he's 100% got the pace. We are in the 82nd minute and time is running out here. Here's Brunt now down the line. Sends it inside. Cleared away there from Ryan Bertrand, not messing about in his own area with it, he's just getting it cleared. Well done from Dybala there, sorry, trying to feed it through to Mane, who couldn't get on his skates to get a run on towards the goal. Good tackle there from Dusan Tadic. Inside to Dybala. Sprays the ball to Sadio Mane, back inside, he's going to get the return. It's just shocking again from Mane, he's not living up to the expectations so far. I'm not enjoying that at all. Wild shot from Sessegnon goes well wide. There is 3 minutes added on, and we're going to need to get this on the ground and moved out the way fast. Spray the pass, looking for Sadio Mane. We're not going to find him, we're going to take a second defeat of the campaign. And off to a really bad start. It's not looking good at all. It is what it is at the moment. I'm going to probably have to take a couple of practice games offline, try and get myself used to the gameplay again. Unless Dybala can do something here quickly. No chance, that will be that. Unless they're going to allow West Brom to put more pain and misery to us. They don't, they blow the whistle. And we do suffer a 1-0 defeat to West Brom after we're 3-1 bashing to Liverpool as well. So, could definitely be doing with being better. I'm obviously going to need to take some time to practice a couple of games off cam, just to get used to the gameplay and the physics again, get a feel of it again, and once we've done that, we'll be back with episode 3, and we'll continue to kickstart this save, because I'm quite happy with the signings that we have made. We've brought Van Dijk in to hopefully build him up to be solid again. We've obviously got Sadio Mane in there, not having the best of games so far, but I'm hoping to build that back up. And Tielemans has been alright. I've been quite impressed with Tielemans, and we've not seen much yet from Dybala, but again, he is only a young 20-year-old Dybala, so we've got plenty of time to improve him. He's got the stats, he's got the skills, he's got the ball control, 89 ball control. That's crazy. He's got 84 dribbling and the 80 finishing, so he's definitely there, and he's definitely going to be well usable. A couple of practice games to get myself used to it, and we should be back to winning ways. But we are going to call it quits there, guys. But before we do, be sure to smash a thumbs up on this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn that notification bell on so you're always up to date when we drop the content on this channel. And click the link below and follow us on the social pages. That's greatly appreciated. We will be back with the Ten Hag Manchester United PES save. We'll also be back with the Arsenal Super League save as well, so be sure to check that out. And we've still got the road to Division 1 continuing. We're back in Division 5 at the moment. I'm playing most of the games off cam just to get us back to the higher divisions, and we'll continue with the divisions on eFootball 2022 as well, so stay tuned for all that. Until next time, subscribe for more. I've been Techers FC. Thank you.